So, first of all, wow. Sorry. Um, yeah, his TPS is quite good. So, first of all, the tier list now is also only concluding the hidden heroes and only the 5-star heroes. So without any rare super artifact equipment whatsoever. So an S Champma, for instance, it does mean that I'm setting him at the same level as an Elf Soul, for instance, or as a Hell Mage. No, it's just in between all these heroes. In my opinion, Chapman is S, Lito is SS, and then we have Ito and Yasa as the SSS. So why is Chapman the I would say like one of the underwhelming characters? So first of all, his first ability is a little bit there is information that is like not available. For instance, it's telling summons a black hole at the center of the field to draw close surrounding enemies. How big is this black hole? How many how close do they mean with the close? Also stun them for a while. How long is for a while? We need numbers. We can't just say, yeah, stun them like for a while. If it's like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, then poof, he's like SSSSS. You know? If it's like 1 second, he's like still at this pace. Um, then every 2.5 seconds, he's actually dealing a small AoE, which is pretty strong in a field where like the most crowded enemies are. So he's actually pretty good at summonings. Then he's also tanky. So every time someone is going to attack him like with a crit for a lot of damage, he offsets the most of this damage, and yeah, just losing like only 25% of this damage plus 0.5% max HP per second. So you're getting like a dark shield. So he's a tanky range. And then he also has a chance upon hit to cast his talent 1. But the chance is not big and his attack speed is bad. So, yeah. Then Lito. Lito, it says he's a warrior, but to be honest, he's more of a tank. He has a ton of HP, almost the most HP. Like only the giant, the stone giant, has like more HP. I mean, okay, this is 10-star, but the 5-star, and I think that's it. His damage is solid. His defense is like average for a warrior, not for a tank. So he's really good. He's really good CC. Like he stuns in a small area ahead everyone for 1 second, and also gaining 30% max HP, and like damaging them as well. Like actually 500 attack power for 20,000. It's actually pretty sweet. So he's dishing out also a lot of damage. Then his talent 1, every 4 seconds he actually stuns someone for 1 second, which is also pretty neat. Also with a higher attack power. He reduces, like his damage is reduced again, like more tanky build. And he also taunts every enemies for 1 second after he hits. So he hits, taunts, taunts, taunts. And when he's doing this, he is getting 1.5 HP restore for every taunted enemy alive. So he heals, 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 which is actually pretty neat. And yeah, more healing. Then we go Ito and Yasa. So Ito is super strong. If she's going to activate her rage ability, it's going to make a huge blast. So just to sum up, her ability is going to be a penetrating arrow that's hitting like maybe 1, maybe 2 heroes for 500 attack power. Then it's adding 1 layer of talent 1. We still don't understand what actually this means, but we assume that it's just proccing talent 1. And also her attack speed is going to be increased for 50% for 5 seconds, and her attack speed is already high. which make her super strong. So she hits everyone with a penetrating arrow. Then talent 1 activates. This means every enemy unit will get 200% damage to all enemies. So at least 1000% damage in the beginning if they're like all 5 enemies, you know? It's like 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. So in total 1000, which is with her high attack power pretty damn strong. Also, it's absorbing 20% attack speed of, like, I assume the target that she was aiming. So absorbing. So she now attacks even faster. And the thing is, this talent has a 20% chance to actually proc, which means she attacks fast, it procs, she attacks faster, it procs, she attacks faster, procs, you know? So she is like damage. Super good damage. And also when she hits everyone, she also negotiates the healing effect of targets is actually going to being reduced by 30%, which is pretty good, and the duration is stackable but not the healing effect. But if she attacks everyone with her 200 damage, and even if she attacks one, it's, you can actually say it's like permanent almost. So every like healing effect like Elf Soul and stuff like this, it's not going to be like that good. Also like tanks as well. So she's just killing with this, even though she's attacking the tanks. With her skill, she actually killing the backliners. And her last attack is actually like really insane if someone actually dares to attack her, because first of all she is tanky, by the way. She's getting more HP and a chance, if she's getting attacked, to bewitch the target. So the target is going to be 2.5 seconds bewitched. This means he getting silenced, so none of his talent or abilities work, and he attacking the enemy like a normal attack. If he has, like, for instance, high attack speed and high attack, you see the point, right? This only can proc every 4 seconds, but it's still pretty strong, especially in a like 1v1, you know? Okay. Also, you have to think about it. If someone gets bewitched, he don't attack your enemies, your allies. So it's actually really good. Also really good against CC. And at the same tier we have Yasuo. Yasuo is, I don't know, I think the developers just wanted to have like a super fun character to like laugh about. I mean, to laugh with it against the enemy. They probably just said, hey, let's actually make a fun build. Let's actually just, I don't know, I want to try 5 Yasuos in my team just to have fun. And then he like just laughed off. So what does Yasuo do? Whew, okay, I think some of the text is still like a little bit buggy, weird, but let's go. First of all, if he is going to do the rage, he's going to attack with 3 fireballs that fires every 0.33 seconds. Also, his stats are really good, really high HP, really good damage, and yeah. So it's 9 fireballs per second, which means in total, like, 1 fireball is doing 60% damage, so it's 450% damage per second, constantly. So actually, now that I think about it, this is insane. 450% damage per second, every second. That's actually pretty good. Also, additionally, if it hits one target 5 times, like it puts a layer on them, and if it hits them 5 times, then either they get like the 50% reduction of maximum energy, so they're going to lose at least 50% of the maximum energy, so despite of how much rage they have, or stun them for 1.5 seconds, or deal additional 300% damage. Also, it can only be interrupted with a interruption, like silence, stun. Otherwise, it's just going to continuously. Also, every fireball has a 60% chance to deal 60% attack to all enemies. So it's like da 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 one, and this means if all enemies going to be attacked, that the layer is also applying to all the enemies. Now that I'm thinking about this, I think Yasuo is even above Yato. Okay, now we go to the problem. Here, Talon 2 and Talon 3 is somehow the same, but somehow not the same. So I actually assume it's additive. So this, you're becoming immune to control debuffs for 1 seconds. So you starting this, now for 1.5 seconds you just can't be silenced or targeted or whatever, because it's immune to control debuffs. And also you're going to get for 1 more second, it seems like it. So you actually, for 2.5 seconds, you just constantly So in 2.5 seconds you already dished out more than 900% damage. And you continue. Actually, like, out of this 4, I would actually like to have Yasa. He looks like a really fun hero. I would like to have him. Okay, if you like this, by the way, the tier list, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, as you know, I uploaded every tier list up onto YouTube. So like nature, demons, humans, and undead. Feel free to check them out. Oi. Finished. Wow. Okay, we finished this. What unit would you actually pick, guys? Also, I'm going to grab myself something to drink. But yeah, guys, you can tell me who of the 4 heroes would you actually pick? And why?